All right, fourth graders. So today we are looking at lesson 8, or I'm sorry, lesson 10 for Dust Bowl refugees. Lesson 10 is synonyms and antonyms using context clues to find these definitions. And if you notice, it does give you space here to sketch the word that you come up with a definition for. So you can sketch however you would like. All right, so I still have my annotations from the story that I just read in the previous lesson. Let's look at the directions here. It tells us to read the first paragraph. So all these words are in paragraph 1 of Dust Bowl Refugees, and circle the words barren, arid, lush, and wilted. Use context clues, synonyms, and antonyms to determine the meanings of the words. So synonyms are words that have similar meanings. I always remember that because synonym starts with S and so does similar or same. So synonym means same. An antonym are words that are opposites, so different. But I always just remember synonyms, same, and then antonym is the other one, opposite. So we are looking at barren, arid, lush, and wilted. So I'm just going to go ahead and circle those words. Here's barren, here's arid, here's lush, and here's wilted. So if we read these sentences for context clues, after months without rain, soil that used to be fertile became arid and barren. So it's telling you to use antonyms because here's an antonym here. If it used to be fertile or fertile, fertile means that there was plenty of it and it was able to produce or make a lot of crops. So it used to be that way, and then it became these other two words. So you have to think, okay, if the opposite of arid and barren, the opposite of that is that it used to be able to make a lot of crops, then what might arid and barren mean, right? So on here, my context clues are, I'm going to put this in quotes because I'm taking it directly from the story, used to be fertile. So barren, I think, like I said, if fertile means that it can produce a lot of crops, I think that barren probably means empty, not able to produce a lot of crops. And let me add that, not able to produce a lot of crops. So I want you to think on your own for the rest of them. It does say barren and arid, so think what would be another word to maybe describe land that no longer produces things. All right, so think about that. And guys, also, it's okay to just go to dictionary.com if you're totally stuck and look it up. And sometimes you can do that. Go to dictionary.com, look up the definition, and then go back and see what context clues support that definition. It's kind of like working backwards, but if you're really stuck, that's fine to do. All right, same thing for lush and wilted. So crops that were once lush soon wilted and died. So here's a synonym, wilted. That signal word there, and, tells me that these go together. So if they wilted and died, right, then I can infer what wilted means. And then they were once lush. So again, opposites, right? Antonyms. So if they used to be lush and then they died, think about what lush would mean, right? So finish that on your own, do your sketches, and if you absolutely have to, go to dictionary.com and work backwards and find your context clues that way. All right, that's it for lesson 10. Don't forget the apply it at the bottom.